Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have a rather delicious looking tasting here, thanks to two of our viewers. First off, Richard for providing two Bracks, a Yorkshire Brack and a Dayton Walnut Spelt Brack. And also our viewer Neil, who has provided us with English breakfast tea. This is from the Relish Coffee.com. Says, not familiar with this brand, and it's a loose tea, and he was wondering if we had anything to, if we had a tea ball, and we do have actually some kind of geeky tea balls. I have the Death Star here with the TIE Fighter, and Ross has a little space capsule.
Yes, I have a NASA space capsule with a little astronaut, and I will say your Death Star little holes are finer than my capsule holes.
Yeah, I think you said that was the first time you used that, and so a lot of the tea leaves, because this tea seemed rather fine too, so them escaped from the holes, and somewhere I have a metal mesh one that might work better for this tea. And I had a few, but it's not too bad. I only see a few little tea leaves in there. I don't think you can completely get rid of that.
It's completely fine.
Yeah. So we had this English breakfast tea. So I briefly heated the Brack, both Bracks, and I have a little bit of extra mature cheddar cheese. Several viewers were mentioning have it with cheese. I think they mentioned either Stilton blue cheese or the cheddar, and I happen to have cheddar on hand, so that's what we're having.
Nice.
So you want to take a sip of the tea first?
Sure.
Boop. Might have to experiment with the strength of it. It looks a little bit lighter than I usually have it, so I kept it in for about 5 minutes. But
Okay. It smells good.
It does taste nice, though.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
I was really worried about yours because your little capsule is small. I mean, my Death Star, I only filled it partially full because that's a huge tea ball. It's bigger than I think any other one I've had. So.
Yeah. Yeah. How many times have you used yours?
I haven't used it in a long time, but there was this one tea I used to get called Moroccan Mint, which I really loved, and it came loose. So that's what I used it for. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
All right. So I think I have them figured out. There's one here that was definitely stickier and more crumbly, and that was the Yorkshire Brack. And so this one says a rich and sticky fruit loaf made with the finest vine fruits, steeped in Botham's resolution tea before baking to give it its distinctive color and flavor. It says Brack is a fruited cake made without added shortening. In Yorkshire, it's a treat with a little bit of butter and cheese, which is how we're going to have it.
Yes.
And then the other is Dayton Walnut Spelt Brack.
Yes.
And this says a rich and nutty fruit loaf made with succulent sultanas and flour milled from spelt grain combined with dates and walnuts.
And you can really see those walnuts.
Yeah. First I thought, how am I going to tell them apart? It's like, the one with the walnuts. All right. So which shall we go with first?
You decide.
I will try the Yorkshire Brack. This is the one that's really falling apart.
Okay, so
I should have had a fork.
Well, are you going to try just a bite without it?
I'll try it without the cheese first.
Okay.
That really has a lot of fruit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit on the sticky side. Richard recommended that we put it in the fridge for a few days, make it easier to slice off, and I can see why, because even after being in the fridge, it was still pretty sticky. So
Sticky with goodness. Yes, this is very good.
Try a little bit with cheese.
I'll try some too. Yeah, I'm surprised how sticky this is. Here we go.
That's good together. Definitely something we've never tried before, I don't think. You know, a loaf like this with some cheddar cheese. That's tasty.
Yes, the sweet and the savory together.
Yeah, that went really nicely.
We were out shopping earlier today. And I pointed out to Tina because it's November 5th, Guy Fawkes Day, right? And of course, there's already the Christmas stuff out when we're shopping. And what do I point to? Fruitcake.
That was like the worst example of a fruitcake I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it felt like when I picked it up, it felt like a brick. It was bright, shiny, red and green, fruit-like substance. I can't picture putting cheddar cheese on that.
It wouldn't help. I don't think. Yeah, that one was a really bad example. I mean, the ones my mom made were much better than that. And even then, though, we're still not crazy about them. They're definitely full of those brightly colored maraschino cherries.
Fruit-like substance.
Pineapples, candied pineapple, things like that. Yeah.
Nowhere, no offense to your mother or anyone who makes... I've heard of things you can do to jazz up fruitcake. Like soak it in whiskey or something.
Yeah, she used to soak it and then she'd cover it with a cloth and put it in one of our spare rooms, and she'd do that like, I don't know, a month or something. She would soak that fruitcake.
I had a coworker that would do it all year round, put it in the freezer and just keep pouring whiskey on it until you can almost see the vapors coming off it. But
yeah, I don't know if she put brandy on it. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago, but yeah, whatever that thing was that you picked up. And also it was on the very bottom shelf, wasn't it?
It was on the very bottom shelf, probably for a very good reason. But yeah, what I was getting at is I can't picture putting any kind of decent cheese on something like that where, oh wow, this goes nicely with the savory and the sweet together with the fruit, real fruit, not fruit-like substance.
I guess it's kind of similar when we have cheese with, say, like a fruity jam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a fork?
Well, too late now. I've already made a mess.
You made a... Well, you haven't even dug into the other piece yet.
I think the other piece is going to hold together better. It was a little easier to slice. I don't think it'll be quite as crumbly as this one. So pardon us with our sticky fingers there.
No offense. I've had plenty of homemade, like, fruitcake, fruit loaf before. Coworkers, family made. I like how sticky and sweet this is. And the moistness. I'm kind of used to when someone says, oh, you want some fruitcake? I made homemade fruitcake. I don't know. It always seems to be on the dry side.
I've had moist fruitcakes. They're very, very dense.
They're very dense.
I'm just not crazy about all the different candied fruit. I think I prefer just the, raisins, sultanas, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I would prefer this.
Yeah.
This is good.
Oh, like this one. Now, then we'll have Dayton Walnut next.
Okay. You want to try?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Take a little bite first before I add the cheese.
Okay. That's good.
That's nice too. Yeah, I think walnuts are another thing that my mom would add to her fruitcake.
Yeah. Seem to remember that quite a bit. Either walnuts or pistachios.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Now I'm gonna try it with cheese.
Try it with some cheese. Those go nicely together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time though between the two. Which would be a preference?
You're gonna have a hard time deciding which one you like best.
I think so. Is one standing out to you?
I'm gonna have another bite of this wonderful loaf with the nuts. With my last piece of cheddar cheese. It's hard. Did one seem sweeter to you than the other?
I don't know. Of course, now I don't have any of my left. Because I was thinking the dates would be really sweet.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
I almost feel like I'm kind of looking over at yours. Well, maybe not. I was wondering if the other one had like more fruit in it, but maybe not.
I thought maybe it did.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it actually says. Sometimes they'll say percentage-wise. This has sultanas, 24%. Chop pitted dates, 12%. This one has vine fruits, 38%. Okay, so maybe this one does have a little bit more fruit, percentage-wise, and then it has that tea infusion too.
Yeah.
Which I can't say I necessarily noticed. I could tell, but I mean, it did have a nice flavor to it.
It does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I had to pick, I would think I'd go with the
Yorkshire Brack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the sweetness level of it.
Yeah, I might too, but I don't know. They were both good. They both went really well with that cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't try it with Wensleydale too. We'll keep watching. We'll keep watching in our store because we have seen the Wensleydale with the fruit, but maybe someday just the plain Wensleydale will come up.
Normally, I'm not a fan of like desserts, breads, cakes that have nuts in them, but I like those.
Mm-hmm. Of course, walnuts are a nice pairing with cheese as well.
Mm-hmm. It does. I like that it's not overboard with walnuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm just thinking, we do have fruitcake, which, you and I never really do, but back in the day when we've had it as children, I don't remember anybody serving it with cheese. Do you?
No, I think that would be kind of insulting to the cheese. It would be.
Because we've seen cheese with apple pie, I think you said.
Yeah, apple pie with cheese.
But not so much the fruitcake. So definitely a new experience for us.
No. I can't remember anyone pairing. I think maybe butter. I think vague memory of family around the table, having a big dinner, and just afterwards snacking on something, maybe some fruitcake, maybe someone putting butter on it, warm butter, but definitely not cheese.
Yeah.
You mentioned pie. The Marie Callender's napkin.
See, I don't remember the napkin. Do they still have it on it?
No.
Okay. You've been to Marie Callender's many more times than I have, I think.
I've been to Marie Callender's a lot of times.
Which is a restaurant here, in case anybody's unfamiliar.
That specializes in pies. And that used to be like in the early 80s, 70s, their napkins. Apple pie without some cheese is like a kiss without a squeeze.
I feel like we've had some viewers from the UK mention that saying as well.
Really?
So maybe it's on both sides of the pond.
Maybe.
We probably stole it.
Can you let us know? Yeah, but it's funny because we're a pie place. Even when that was on the napkin, I don't remember them ever offering, would you like some cheese?
Ever serving it?
Like, why wouldn't you? You want some coffee?
Interesting.
Yeah, so you want some coffee? You want some whipped cream? You want some ice cream with it? Never once did they say, would you like some cheese? Cheddar cheese? Yeah.
Interesting.
I know, we're drifting off course here.
Well, thank you so much, both Richard and Neil, for providing some content for us, both in tea as well as this Brack. We've never even heard of Brack until Richard sent it to us.
Yes, thank you. Greatly appreciated.
So if you like food reactions and food tastings, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you know when we publish a new video. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.